Hello and welcome to another unboxing. Today we are looking at the Wrath of the Soulforge King for Warhammer 40,000, part of the Arks of Omen's narrative series that Warhammer 40,000 has just been engulfed with. And a big thank you to Games Workshop for sending me a review copy of this box set. And I'm very excited to dive in and have a look. It has Dark Angels and the Arkifane Vashtorr. Let's have a look at the back of the box, see what we're in for. This box contains 24-page Wrath of the Soulforge King booklet, Dark Angels Primaris transfer sheet, Dark Angels upgrade frame, includes 30 Citadel miniatures, Vashtorr the Arkifane, Venom Crawler, 2 Obliterators, and 10 Chaos Cultists. Also contains the Supreme Grand Master Azrael, 10 Intercessors, and 5 Deathwing Terminators. Man, there's a lot in this box. Huge, huge. So we grab our trusty rusty blade. It's actually my X-Acto blade. Cut right in through the tape. This box was taped up and, was sent to me. It also had a slight blemish here on the cover, which is unfortunate, but, happens. It happens. It happens. All right, let's dive in. Holy moly. Look at all this stuff. My gosh. So we got a big old bag of bases. We have Dark Angel upgrade frames. Oh yeah. We definitely will have a closer look at these. I'm sure many Dark Angel, it's duplicate frames? Yeah, it's duplicate frames. Looks like Space Marine and Terminator pads. Is that what I'm looking at? Extra heads, extra heads. Very, very cool. We have our Azrael frame. Looks like he is a single frame of a model. Nice big banner pole. That's something you don't see a lot of these days, is the banner pole. Looks like a nice big character. Very, very cool. Where should we go next? Let's go over here. Have a look at the Space Marines. Intercessors. Pretty standard affair, I think. I don't think these are different from other Intercessor Space Marines. I could be wrong. We will definitely have a closer look at these in a moment. 10 Intercessors. 10 Intercessors. Lots of shoulder pads. Yeah, I think, these frames are definitely older because they say 2017 on them. What do we got here? We got some Terminators with, looks like some Dark Angel bits. Oh yeah, these are Dark Angel Terminators. Very, very cool. They're very old. Holy moly, 2012. 2012. Been a while. It's been a while. Let's go jump over here. Looking at some Chaos Cultists. Again, we'll have a closer look at these. Yeah, these are the new frames. We have more Terminators. Oh, we even have like the special character duders. Cyclone missile launchers. Yeah. Very, very cool. I'm looking to see if there's like a date on the frame, but I can't seem to find one. Very interesting. Wonder why I don't have a frame. Like, they have like the GW stamp of, when it was made. Anyway. And then here we have the frame of the Arkifane. The frame of the Arkifane. That almost rhymes. Look at the size of these claws. Oh, we are definitely going to have a closer look at these in a moment. And then, of course, we also have the trusty, rusty Venom Crawler. Oh, and Obliterators. They're all on one frame. I didn't know that. I had no idea. Is that a common thing? Venom Crawlers are always on the same frame as the Obliterators? I had no idea. This is kind of messing with me now. Yeah, 2019 on the frame. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Then we also get to the paper divider. No artwork, really. Very interesting that there's no artwork. Usually with these box sets, we get artwork, but no artwork in this box. We have all the bigger bases. We have a transfer sheet for the Dark Angels. And of course, we also have the Wrath of the Soulforge King. Very cool. Instruction guide. You know what? We'll take a look at that in a moment. We'll also have to give these sprues the old-fashioned sniff test. So let's have a closer look at some of these frames. All right, so here is the Azrael frame. It looks like all the details we need. It has all the parts. I don't think there's anything that is supposed to be for another frame, but yeah. Very, very cool. I love the winged helmet. The winged helmet, I think, is like the best detail, especially for Dark Angels. It's just really, really cool. It just looks really cool. And yeah, you know, I dig it. I don't know if I'd go Dark Angels if I was a Marine advocate, but definitely very, very cool. I like the big banner. Again, big banner poles on Space Marines is not something we see a lot these days, and I like to see this kind of thing make a return, especially for character pieces. And so let's have a look at this frame for anybody who's not familiar with it, such as myself. Has all the Dark Angel icons, has Dark Angel heads, has all the little broken sword bits, Terminator shoulder pads. We get 2 frames of these. They're both identical in this box set. You can see there. So nothing terribly new there. But yeah, very, very cool. I like the little heads. Yeah, very, very cool. He's got the little broken sword on his forehead. Yeah. Me likey. Me likey. The Jackals, Venom Crawler, and the Terminators and Marines, I don't really think we need to look at, but let's have a look at the Arkifane himself. So we're going to go through and just have a closer look at the frame itself. And as we can see, all sorts of details. I assume this is a back bit. I like that he has very familiar design elements on him, like the other Demon Engines in Chaos. But this guy is the Demon Engine. He basically is the Demon Engine. Tons of great details. These big wing things, bladed wing things on his back, these things are cool. Look like big Freddy Krueger claws. It'd be kind of cool to see a conversion with these incorporated into another kit, like a Defiler or oh man, anything really. Defiler, I guess, really, because I mean his head almost looks like the Defiler head. Venom Crawler. You can incorporate this into the Venom Crawler sprue. Tons of detail, all the little tendrils, claws. His big hammer. Tons of detail. Very, very cool. Yeah. Me likey. Me likey. Now, the all-important thing is, how does it stack up to a sniff test? We're going to get a sniff test? We probably should do a sniff test, right? Yeah, I really like the head. The head is cool. It's crazy. It's crazy. All right, time for a sniff test. Yeah. All right. Let's get back to it. Oh man, that was cool. That's great. Let's have a look at the Wrath of the Soulforge booklet. Let's take a closer look at the Wrath of the Soulforge King. It is in this cellophane baggie that I apparently have no idea how to get into. Is it right here? Oh, it's right here. It's in the front. Sometimes these things are in the back. Mess me right up. So we get the booklet and we get the instructions. Let's have a quick look at the instruction booklet. Very thick. It's got all the diagrams. Has everything we need for the upgrade sprue for all the Space Marines in the box set to make them all look like Dark Angels. We have a pretty big overview of the sprues. 100mm base, 180mm base, 350mm bases, 540mm bases, 10 32mm bases, and 11 25mm bases. We have all sorts of options for the Terminators. We have the instructions for the Arkifane. We have all the cultists. We have the Venom Crawler. Yeah, I didn't realize that the Venom Crawler was with the Obliterators. Is that a normal thing? I don't know. And of course, we also have Azrael and his options, head options, I should say. Pose options seems to be pretty much the same. Terminators, we can do up the Deathwing Terminators. Very, very cool. They have their options. And of course, we get into the Space Marines. And of course, all the Space Marines have their options. I mean, basically, the Space Marine bodies are all the same until you get to the shoulder pads and maybe the heads and some other add-ons and stuff like that. But yeah, definitely very, very cool. Full instruction booklet. And then, of course, we get into the Wrath of the Soulforge King booklet itself. Probably going to give us a nice little story. It is 23 pages, quite a bit, because I think the last one we looked at was not quite as dense. Gives us some nice bit of lore and what's happening. And of course, with the Arks of Omen, giving us way more detail as far as, you know, this whole craziness with everybody. The Arkifane himself. Obliterators. Man, very, very cool. I like this art piece. It's actually really cool. Then, of course, we get into data sheets. I'm not going to show any of those because, you know, don't need to be getting in trouble by anybody. Yeah. Glossary. Yeah. Sayings. But that is it. That is the booklets. Let's get back to the review. That does conclude our unboxing. Man, so much stuff in this box set, and it goes up for pre-order as of posting of this video. Again, huge thank you to Games Workshop for sending me a review copy of this box. A huge thank you to all my patrons for their continued support, and all you brand new ones as well. Huge, huge thank you. If you're not able to support monetarily, i.e. money, thumbing up the video, liking, following, subscribing, and commenting, and ringing the bell, all of those things help the channel as well. All it takes is a couple clicks of a button, and you're helping me out a great deal. And so a huge thank you to everybody who takes the time to do that. Take care of your brushes, they'll take care of you, and I will see you in the next exciting unboxing. Or useless review. Or painting tutorial. Maybe a fresh tip. Just a tip. Maybe even a live stream. Painting live stream, getting projects done, way the brush. Maybe even a battle report. If you play your cards right. Ooh, cards. Warhammer Underworlds.